Well, welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Always. Good morning. Starting a little bit later today, I guess it is. My name is Janita. I live in Southern California. It is 11:36 a.m. Wednesday morning. Yes, I got some things to do. I got to get my Wednesday crafting video put up. I'll do that in a little bit. So if you want to see my little decorated spot go over there. Welcome visitors, guests, family, friends, loved ones, content creators, passy-bys, looky-loos, stopping by. Welcome back. Thank you for coming to help Miss Janita earn rent money to pay for my YouTube platform. Yeah, my YouTube channel. Yeah, I gotta pay rent to YouTube. Yes, I do. And with your help of just giving me a courtesy subscription, a courtesy like, because you in here, is people in here. Hit that like button. Thumbs up. It's free and it's a beautiful courtesy of support. If you're gonna come and hang out, please support your channel by liking the live, and please have decent, respectful comments. And if I don't reply, that means I'm not strolling the comments, but please be respectful. And welcome. Hello. Welcome everyone. That's decent and respectful. Now I might get some ones that want to be disrespectful, rude, hateful, bullying, terrorizing, all that old crazy stuff. You will get deleted if you come over here and disrespect my guests, my visitors, content creators, me, the host, and any passerbys and look at loos. So be respectful to all that's in here on this live. Please don't forget to subscribe. I need your support in order to help me pay YouTube. YouTube want my rent, and I got to pay them. So y'all, this is a business. When you come over here, help support this channel. Thank you for coming. Please hit the thumbs up. It's free. All y'all up in here, hit that thumbs up and support. Please do me the courtesy. I need the help. I appreciate you and welcome. Let's get this party started. What are we talking about today? I just seen a video. I think it's in Georgia. Okay, first let me say this. Most of the stuff, well, practically all or most, it's alleged. Why? Because I could be telling you guys what happened incorrectly. It could be wrong what I'm telling you because I didn't say it right. Or I'm telling you it's not right what I'm saying. I could be leaving stuff out that I don't know about. So most of the stuff I say is alleged. Some of it might be right. You have to go do your research. You have to go investigate. You have to check it out for yourself. So don't get angry. Well, I'm not telling you not to get it. I can't tell y'all anything you should or shouldn't do. But hopefully it doesn't affect you in a way where you feel offended and you want to be defensive, you want to be argumentative, you want to be judgmental, you want to be criticizing all over here on Miss Janita's channel. But you're welcome to do so, but do it respectfully. Choose your words carefully. You can disagree with me all day long, but choose your words, consider what you say. And if I say something that you believe is out of line, that's the way I heard it on another social media site, and I'm just trying to share with you what folks are saying, thinking, and feeling. Well, I don't know how they feel, but I can tell you what they're thinking because they wrote it on their damn comment or they saying it on their channel, okay? It's a lot of people up in here only got 4 courtesy likes. Please increase the likes. It's free. It's a courtesy. You're supporting my channel while you're here looking and look at Loon and passing by. Please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up. It's free. While you here observing me, trying to figure out what the hell I'm talking about completely random issues. Issues could be important to you because you didn't hear or know anything about it. And I'm here to share what I found out. Now, I'm basic. I don't have all the fancy clips, news articles. I don't have a screen to put up and show y'all the actual information like some of these content creators can do. I am not doing all that. I can. I'm capable of doing that, but I'm not doing all that extra work. But I'm doing enough because YouTube is they do want me to pay my share of the rent while I'm on here. This is not free. So, but with you guys' help, I'm sure I can get extra subscribers, extra support, courtesy, of course. Courtesy. You know, I appreciate you. I don't want to ask much of y'all, but what I'm asking of you right now is actually you don't have to pay for subscribing. You don't have to pay for hitting that thumbs up and giving me a like while you're here, observing, trying to see what the heck I'm talking about. Is it important? Does it mean anything? Or is it just plain old entertainment? All of the above, but mostly I do share stuff that I found out because I just can't come on here and just talk about nothing. Anything I'm telling you about is important to me, especially my crafting, gardening, or some grocery stuff. It's all important to me. But when I tell you about other things that I have discovered, I like to share. And if you know something, you can share too. Now, some of y'all say some stuff. Now, I know everyone in here is a stranger. I don't know y'all from nothing. And y'all don't know me. But yeah, if you come over here all the time, you have discovered what I do over here. Something y'all discovered what I do over here. I ain't shared everything what I do over here, but the most of the time what y'all see me doing, y'all used to my goings ons and what's happenings over here, okay? I don't know why somebody asking all the time how old somebody is. What that got to do with it? I'm old enough. Can't you see I'm an adult? What age? How old are you? Why you want to know my age so bad? What you want to know? Whatever you want to know, go to school, get an education. I'm not the dang school district. You trying to learn some stuff? Go learn it in school, not from Miss Janita. I am not an educator. Now, I might be some kind of person over here to share some information that I discovered on the internet, social media. That's about all. But you asking me all these questions, you trying to find out some stuff. I can only tell you what I discovered, and then I also tell you to take your butt out there and on social media, whatever, and discover, research, investigate, check out stuff, and do find out some stuff on your own too. Just don't take my word for it. And then I do tell you what I say is alleged. Now, I don't know if I'm recapping. Well, I could recap some stuff from yesterday, like I told you. Today is Wednesday. I put stuff up on my crafting channel on Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I can put stuff on my crafting channel any day, but I got a collaboration. But today, I'm going to be sharing my little venue I just decorated for fall in my little kitchen area with my little crafting people. Now, my crafting channel is basically as slow as this channel. I'm struggling on my crafting, my gardening, and this grocery channel because I don't have enough support. And YouTube is concerned about me, getting that rent money to them on time. So I come on here dang near every day trying to collect some new subscribers, get some, courtesy support from you all. I tell y'all my situation. And if it's some good Samaritans in here that don't mind helping a senior citizen, Miss Janita senior citizen out, you know, help me. If you want to donate to that super fun thing up there, I see a zero by the in here. You can help me two ways. You can subscribe, well, three ways. You can subscribe for free. You can hit the thumbs up free. And another third thing, well, maybe four things. Could be a possible five. But let me go back. One, helping me is subscribing. That's free. Two is thumbsing up the live. That's two. 3 is donating. 4, come back often to support the channel so that I'll get some watch time. And a possible 5, you might like the host, Miss Janita. Okay. YouTube, it is very important if you want me to pay rent on time and often and regular. You need to help me not have so many of these childish, immature teenagers. It could be children, even children over here, even though my channel says I don't entertain children. And I think YouTube is coming up with another thing where they block, but I don't know how they're going to know who's a child or who isn't a child without them showing their face. Because I guess you can just create a channel. Let me see. Let me get rid of this channel. Dang, I need to turn the You know what? I found out how to turn the comments off because therefore then I do want to interact with folks that I do know if they ever come by here. But that's why the only reason why I don't turn off the comments. And I do see on other people's lives, people say hello, but I'm guessing they might be other content creators or people that they believe are mature and got some sense. Most of the people that come on my live in the comments, I think they're immature kids, dysfunctioning children that the parents don't know they got their butt online. But don't worry, parents, they not learning nothing crazy over here. But all I'm telling, telling folks over here that listen to come over and visit me is the stuff I discovered and found out about on social media, news articles on the internet, stuff like that. If your child is over here, it ain't my fault, it's the parents' fault. Blame the mama, the possible daddy. Don't blame Miss Janita, because I tell you, YouTube already know my channel is not for kids. And I don't know why they keep coming over. It's just weird how they send folks come and attack your channel that just say stuff just weird. It's just weird. It's just so weird. But anyway, let me talk about stuff maybe that'll be disturbing to them. And maybe they might want to leave because they don't want to hear it. They'll get angry. But like I say, I got to do a video for my crafting channel tomorrow, Thursday. I'm going to be sharing whatever the heck I'm doing. Well, they're going to meet my new friend I got for my garden tomorrow on my garden channel. I need to go take a seat out there and do some straightening up. I'm going to sit down and do it. Most of the stuff I got to do, I'm going to be sitting down. Let me see if I can see myself on this dang uh, channel. Let me see if I'm up here. Oh, there I am. Ooh, Pop the Balloon is on. I got to see that. Yes, I like watching Pop the Balloon. There I am. Ooh, all my junk is showing in the background. Clothes not folded up. A bag of yarn. And there's me. Hey. But yeah. Oh, what was I saying? I got distracted. I was saying I seen a video talking about, did I complete the thought? Anyway, some army people got shot up. I think it was Georgia. They say they apprehended the suspect. And I don't know any more than that, but I don't know why but I guess they're gonna share why the person decided to shoot up army folks. I don't know that information yet. Why somebody just woke up and decided, oh, I guess I'll go to the army base and shoot up some people. I don't know why. Well, that's what's being reported on social media. And I seen it on the internet across the channel, the news. You know, they do it breaking news in that red band. And what else did I see? Oh, I checked out a couple of videos, and they were saying that if you don't speak English, you are not allowed to drive uh, trucks. You can't make delivery. You can't drive. You can't have a United States driver's license if you don't speak English. And the Mexican people, basically, that's who they showing. I know y'all. Whoever is foreign, and basically, they just showed these Mexican people speaking heavily Spanish and don't know a lick of English, and he lost his right to be a truck driver on these streets because they say they need you to speak English. You getting a ticket and your license is being taken away to be driving out here in these United States. So if you don't know, go do your own research and find out for yourself. If you ain't heard about it, don't take my word. Go investigate. If you don't speak English and you are foreign and you don't speak English, you are not allowed to be able to drive. You're not allowed to drive trucks. That's what they say. That is the law as of it been the law, but they say it was slack and people was taking advantage of that. Now they saying now Trump has reinforced that law saying you are not driving trucks through this country and don't speak English in order to communicate because you could be towing some dangerous product or whatever and you can't talk to people in English. Like I tell you, some of these people that don't speak English don't understand English. Their way of thinking is backwards from the English way. So it would be it would be very dangerous. Let me use that big word. It's dangerous having folks that don't know how to speak English in charge of something that needs to be communicated in English while you in these USAs. So, and now it's the official language of this country, English. So, I'm happy about it. My daughter was telling me she was went to a job interview the other day, and them folks I told you that look at me with contempt and suspicion, they gave her that same look, and they were shocked that she was black, I guess, and she did not get that job. Mm-mm. They in the job. They asked me how she gonna get what she looking for if folks discriminating against you. Period. Won't even give you the chance. Won't even give you a chance. Got the skills, but they won't give you a chance. That's the same thing with that bilingual crap. The job I was once trying to get, and I wasn't able to get it because they told me you got to be bilingual so you can accommodate these foreigners and illegal immigrants, crooks, and everything. And that ain't even the. Guess what else going on? I seen this guy's video. He talking about the Social Security now, right? Social Security is about to be able to go into your private bank account to see how much money you got in your bank account. And whoever in your family, if they, I don't know, I think the guy was saying they gonna be allowed to go into everybody's bank account in your family to discover if you got anything to do with you getting anything from the Social Security office or check wise, they got the right now. Now I told y'all this stuff is alleged over here because I'm about to mess this story up. I know what I'm saying, but y'all don't know. Y'all got to go investigate and do your research. But Social Security is now about to be going. They are now allowed to go into your private bank account to see how much money you got in there, so they can determine if they should keep paying you a check. And if you making over more money than they tell you supposed to, you not getting a check until you get back below that poverty. Now y'all don't believe me? Go do your research. They going in your bank account, your family bank account, and even if it's a out of the country bank account, they got the right now to go in all your accounts. If you getting any kind of check from the Social Security office, and if you getting over the amount of money that they say that you not supposed to have, you will no longer be getting the check. So that's what's going on too. I found that out. And it's a lot to it more than what I'm telling you. Y'all just got to go and type in somewhere. Social Security is now allowed to go into your bank account to make sure to see how much money you got in your account. And if you got a house or something, that guy was saying if you own property or something, and they'll say, well, you can use that money, sell that property, and live off of that. And when that's expired, then you might can come back and get another check. And then that guy who was, he like a Social Security expert, uh, person that give you the goings on and what's happening with the SSA department. And he was also saying that he trying to get his hands on the information to tell them how many immigrants get the SSI. And that's the problem. All these foreigners come over here and jump on Social Security, and that's why the system is all going bankrupt. Because all these foreigners come over here and illegals using fake documents getting a check. So now, with them being allowed to go into your private bank account to find out how much money you getting, they about to stop a whole. They about to stop a whole bunch of people from getting SSI. All these illegal folks. That's what blew it to a bankruptcy the way it is today. Cause all these dang foreigners. And that man, he was like kind of upset. The guy was kind of upset that what the hell is you talking about? Don't come over here interfering with what I'm sharing with y'all. Don't come over here. Well, I did say you can talk about it, but don't come over here and judge and criticize me when I tell y'all something. I keep telling you it's alleged because Miss Janita usually get things out of context. I don't have the whole story, so don't judge and jump to criticizing me and judging me because I just told you something. I didn't have to tell you nothing. You're not in the know, and then you be like one of the people that be like, when did that happen? Well, I could have been on Janita channel and found out something because she always talking about some random stuff. See? But you come over here, like I said, folks. I told y'all some folks gonna get on the defense, on the offense. They gonna get angry. They gonna want to spruce some ridiculous stuff. I'm just telling you, I don't have to share nothing personal, but that was my choice. And I didn't even, I could have told you that the one was Mexican and she giving black people the eye because most of them are anti-black. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And the nepotism that's going on, please. Y'all think somebody stupid? Ain't nobody dumb, stupid, and ridiculous. Give me a break. And if you're angry, you're just angry. If you're angry because you know it's true and factual. You could be anti. I don't know. You could be over here right now. Anti is I don't know what. But you want to come over here and pick on me, and it's 50 billion more people on this dang platform. You could be over there and assaulting them or insulting, whatever. Don't come over here with that ridiculousness. I told you it's basic over here. I come over here to do a job. I'm trying to pay the rent on YouTube, okay? I'm trying to take care of business on YouTube. And this is how what I don't if I know that yeah, I'm gonna get some insults, I'm gonna get attacked. And I already come on here saying it's alleged because of how I might report it. It could be wrongly stated, talked about, but hey, I'm going by the little nibbles, crumbs and nibbles that I collected and just trying to share with y'all and just telling y'all that so y'all can have the opportunity to go out there and investigate it yourself and get the whole story. And let me see, discern it and make sense of it out of your for your own self. Okay. Now somebody on here talking about paying some bills. I said on YouTube. Now I don't know for a fact how much the rent is on YouTube, but I know they want something. Now I can't come over here and just be on here for nothing. I got to do the work like every other content creator, and I am so appreciative when people do come over here and spend time with me. But you know what I should be doing right now? Oh, almost been on here 30 minutes. Let me go make a title for this video, and I'll be back. Y'all behave yourself. Chat amongst the people that's making comments that, you know, if I got any buddies over here that don't like what some of these people are saying about me, y'all go ahead on and delete them folks. Because I told them don't be disrespecting the visitors and guests, family, friends, and loved ones. Don't come over here clowning on the content creator and, and so forth, okay? Give me a few minutes. Let me put a title on here, and I'll be back. Hold on now. I got to quiet everything. Okay, we're back. We're back. Can handle that business. Eventually, my phone gonna have to be charged. Let's see. What was I saying? Let me go through these comments first, cause I don't want nothing nasty on here. It is. It is in the afternoon. It's 12:10. We're in the afternoon now. Let's see. Uh, yeah, live. What do you think? You don't understand. How the hell you know what I understand and don't understand? Don't come over here judging my doggone education, intelligence. You don't know me. Don't you speculate. Yeah, that was a subject. I know anti-blackness when we experience it, and you must be one of them because you are so quick to judge. Okay, your little stuff will be here for now, but later on, you won't. You won't matter. But let's get back to business now. What's the business? I have to pay rent on this platform. YouTube is expecting me to meet a quota. And if I don't meet that quota, I'm not going to be celebrated. But I won't be discouraged or become sad or disappointed. Because I know I always got another chance to do better. I come on here each and every day to make a difference, make it change this, change that, trying to make an improvement some kind of way so I can try to get as many subscribers and supportive subscribers, content creators, visitors, passy-bys, looky-loos, guests, etc. To, I want to be a channel that's somewhat useful. I don't know. But I've been on here I've been on here for a while. And as you can see, it does take some time for some of us to develop social skills in order to mm, acquire a decent amount of support in order to, pay YouTube something. They want something. This is their stuff. It's a business. Folks come on here, content creators. It's a job. This is a freaking job. This is not play. So some people come on here and clown you and disrespect you, criticize, judge. They don't know nothing about you. It's only what folks share on here, and then they can try and make fun out of that, what you tell folks or show folks. But other than that, they can't. You just don't be sensitive if you decide to become a content creator. You can't take these strangers seriously. They don't know you. They'll say stuff. They try to pick on your intelligence, your appearance, your race, all that stuff. But what Miss Janita sharing here, I'm sharing stuff I have discovered and got information from watching the news, on the internet, on the web, and from social media. And when I come over here and share this stuff with y'all, it's alleged because I will mess a story up big time. I do. That's why I tell you, you got to go and discover Investigate, do your research for on your own. I started, you finish it, okay? But somebody gonna come on here and talk about what I just said. My daughter go to these certain places to try to get employment, and if certain folks is in charge, she not gonna get it because they already made up their mind. That's the same thing I said about my son was trying out for these positions, and if certain people are in charge, they gonna make it difficult. It ain't gon' it's not gonna happen long as you got folks that discriminate, you know. So, and then I seen a video. Her name Vicky. This lady, I forgot her last name, but she Vicky. I think it's Vicky, and it's was it Philip, and what the other lady name? I watch her as soon as I see she come on. They in that dysphoria channel. I enjoy watching their stuff. They have some factual stuff going on. They report a lot of goings ons and what's happening. But anyway, the Vicky woman, she shared that video with that Mexican man. His wife don't speak a bit of English, and they put her in a high paying position, and she can't even communicate with Americans that don't are not bilingual and ain't trying to be bilingual. That's what that nepotism crap going on. They try now. I done heard all kind of stuff going on about these folks trying to destroy people that look like me so they can get all in the areas that control stuff like that. And now it is, I've seen plenty of social media articles that share this information. This stuff I just told y'all about. When people that look like me go into these jobs, and there's other people that's in charge that look like them folks that come over here illegally, and they discriminate because they doing nepotism and they trying to keep us out so we can starve, but that mayor ain't gonna give us no dang check, no cash aid cards like they doing these illegal folks that's scared to come out the house and stuff. Let's see, who is you? I can see something on my TV. Let me see. I don't know you folks. And okay. I got these people on my channel so they a lot of illegals and racists, I think, because they say some stuff that's discriminate. They say some stuff that's racist, bias, discrimination stuff. I do not approve of your comments. But for now, they'll be on here until they're gone. But anyway, that's all right. My black self been around for many years. And if you's young, you keep living, your hair gonna turn gray if you make it. Shoot. My birthday coming up, I'm gonna be 67. Now I'm not gonna repeat it. And if you don't keep living, you ain't gonna make it to your hair ain't gonna get a chance to turn gray. You ain't gonna stay young and tender and beautiful, all that stuff forever. Your face gonna crack. Your skin gonna droop. All these things gonna happen when you get old. You gonna ache, and people gonna discriminate. Age discriminate. Yes, they will. Okay. So, didn't I just say I ain't gonna repeat it? Now I'm about to get back to the stuff that I was talking about. Rewind the video and you'll hear everything I said. If you missed me coming in this morning, I always tell you my name, I tell you where I'm at, and I tell you the time, and I tell you the date. Ooh, this could be one of the illegals talking right now. I think this is a illegal person because they don't like the fact that People that look like me are not, ICE not coming after me. It's just fact. They not coming after me. I'm not scared to go in the street. They just showed ICE people out here in California somewhere. It was a whole bunch of Mexican people on the street selling, like I tell y'all, spoiled food. Because if you in the street and you don't have anywhere for fresh water, something that heats up stuff to the correct temperature. The health department is nowhere in sight. All these Mexican people, they had all this food and drinks and stuff, and the ICE people, they arrested a whole bunch of them folks. I forgot where it was. Sometime I pay attention to stuff. It was just so many things going on. I can't keep up with everything. But them people was out there. That's what I'm talking about. When they come over here, like Carla Cunningham was saying, they come over here and change the rules, the laws, and the regulations to their way of life that they came from their country and decide to do the same thing over here in America. Just set up anywhere on the street and just start selling food and whatever else they want to sell without permits, without licenses, without the health department coming and checking that out. Oh, hell. And these are corrupt, uncaring, elected officials allow it. But ICE was on the job and they came and shut that mess down. Just food, just like swamp meat, like I told y'all, all on the public street, just lined up, a roll of tables, just all this stuff without uh, approval, without permission. Just, oh, today we just going to how to make this money. We're going to put up all these tables. We're going to sell all this food out of these ice buckets and stuff. Oh, and it's been in these some of these illegal, well, most of the illegal elected officials accommodate these folks to do all that. Now, just imagine my black self, ashtray self, going out there, just take over a public street and just start selling stuff without a permit, without a license, without the city say so. I just put all my stuff out there, just go on down the dang public sidewalk and just start selling stuff and see won't they come after me. But these folks come over here, they just set up shop on any dang public street, just selling stuff. Health department, I don't know where they at. Where the city official? Where is the people citing these folks? Hey, you can't do that. It's against the law for you to come and set up on this street illegally with your illegal self and sell all this stuff you got out here. Mm-hmm. That's what they do. Oh, I was talking about Vicky, huh? She was showing that tape about that Mexican man. He was a city councilman. They say he pulled out a, now this is on video. I don't know if it was a gun, but they say he pulled a weapon out and was charging toward this black city councilman. A Mexican city councilman pulled a weapon out on a black city councilman for exposing his Mexican wife that don't speak a bit of English, acquiring a higher paying job, and she can't even speak English in California. What the hell? Now, I don't know, folks. It's a mess. It's a mess. They getting these positions, nepotism, all that old stuff. That's what's going on. Once they getting these, please. It's a mess. The school district, everything. Now, y'all can talk about what I'm saying. Y'all think I'm trying to make trouble. I ain't made no trouble. This trouble been going on, and it's bad trouble. The way things going, they got kids in school don't even speak English. They don't even speak English. I done discussed this with y'all already. I done told y'all the conditions about the plumbing. They don't use the plumbing. You can't communicate with them. Something happened, you can't even help them. Where you heard at? I don't know what you saying, cause you ain't speaking English. I can't even help you. You don't speak English. It's dangerous. So, like I said, I seen that video with that Mexican man. He just speaking Spanish, just spewing out his mouth. Ain't nothing wrong. That's his language. But in America, you can't be a truck driver if you don't know how to speak English. And a whole bunch of these jobs now, if you ain't speaking English, like you doing my kind, you want people to be bilingual, or you discriminating because of my skin color, please. The shoe need to be on the other foot. I'm tired of being discriminated against. I'm tired of being treated differently because I'm chocolate. And old age too. They'll discriminate. And if you got a disability, you can have disability, you could be old, you could be skin color. They don't want you. They don't want you. And now the Social Security, they going after you. They gonna be in your bank account. They gonna see how much money you got. You got three, four of you in one house getting a Social Security check. Some two of y'all ain't getting no more check because it's too much money coming in that household. Jump on that with your Social Security butts. Now I ain't got no problem with Social Security. How you know, Miss Janita? Oh my God! Oh, it's almost an hour. I've been on here an hour. I can't, the time fly by when you're having fun, huh, folks? Now I'm gonna come back because I need some more subscribers, and I definitely need an audience, and I definitely now. Now some of y'all came on here and judging and criticized me, but you chose your words and you said what you said, and people get to read it for now. But when I get off here, this the only time they're gonna get to read what you saying. Other than that, all that stuff about to go away. So share all you want, but choose your words carefully. Now you discriminating against me because I'm telling you what exactly going on. It may, or like I say, it's alleged because I get stuff wrong, say it wrong, deliver it wrong. But hey, Vicky, I enjoy watching. I can't. That woman name almost came the other woman with the kind of natural hair. Dang, what is her name? Demetra. I think her name Demetra. Demetra, and I think the guy's name is Phillips. Scott, is that your name, Philip? I don't know. I need to write. I'm I'm gonna write these people's name down so I could know for sure when I shout them out. That is shouting folks out. But Demetra, I think her name Demetra. But Vicky, yeah, she shared that story. But anyway, yeah, I'm be on here for an hour. I'm doing my job. I work for YouTube. YouTube will pay me when I reach the quota and earn the rent money. They gonna pay me when I earn that rent money. Okay. Other than that, I got to keep on coming on here, keep on coming on here, and just giving it my best shot. Sharing what some of y'all might want to know. But yeah, that article, it wasn't art. It was a video. Somebody shot that video with ICE, just arresting all them folks out there legally selling all that stuff. I forgot what place it was, but it was a bunch of them. They rounded them up, stopped that show. I mean, they had a ton of stuff out there. Line up like that street on Atlantic, just line up all down the public street. Who is in charge? Why is this being allowed? That's what that Carla Cunningham woman was saying. They come over here and make things do like they do in their country. So over in wherever they from, Mexico, what they got, Latino, what them folks call, Guatemala, different areas, and I guess they have all kind of markets on the street, on the public street, just everywhere, anywhere. No healthy conditions, just like they doing out here. The conditions they selling food under is not healthy, and I'm sure the health department, if they was ran right, and whoever in charge of the health department now, and don't see all the unhealthy, unclean stuff going on with these food people selling food on the street out of them damn ice buckets, that let me know that must be some of them in front in the hired in the health department, because the health department back in the day you would be on it, like they go to these restaurants, they put A B C D in your window because they come to see if you got an infestation, spoiled, wrong temperature. They supposed to be on the job, but now it is so crazy what going on that the health department must be run by folks that don't care. Cause how you allowing these folks to be on the street like that with all this food ain't at the proper temperature, unclean, unsanitary. No, no. Just some stranger randomly on the street selling food. Who the hell is you? What business is you? What is your business license number? Where you coming from selling this food? Like you out there, these people, I guess their race would buy that, but you don't even know these folks. Are they clean? Are they healthy? Is it safe? And they don't got a business. They just on the street, just randomly on the street selling food to the public. Child, I don't know. But I only got a few more minutes because it's almost an hour. But I ain't supporting no business like that. You ain't got no business name. You just a damn question mark on the street selling food, drink, and you ain't got no business doing that, but you gonna make it your business. You gonna do this illegal stuff. But ICE came to the rescue and shut that mess down. That's what they need to do. And they got these judges talking about they profiling and discriminating. Who is these folks with no business name? What ICE supposed to do? They supposed the officials will just allow these folks just to be on the street. You ain't a business. You just come from home. Well, I guess I cook a pot of beans and take them on the street and sell it to the people. That ain't how that work. What I supposed to do? I'm gonna go fry some chicken, and I'm going on the street. I got this fried chicken. You want to buy some? Yep, folks. That's what's going on over here in Southern California. Folks just doing whatever the hell they want to do out here. And I hear in other states they doing the same thing. Boy, I'm telling you, this got to stop. And I'm glad ICE is on the job. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't like ICE. And these people be crying and stuff. You knew you was illegal when you came across that border, or you was smuggled. Don't even get me started on the smuggling thing, because I was telling y'all about that yesterday. I said I could talk about that forever. Uh-uh. The suffering and pain these folks go through to get over here to do illegal stuff, come over here and just to get on our street so they can cook a pot of beans and sell it on the street to whoever gone silly enough to buy it. Don't even know these people. I don't know y'all. That ain't mm-mm. I remember my dad once telling me, this when I was like 20. And my dad once telling me, because he used to go and, service people's appliances. And he go to it was a lot of Mexican people at the time. I did not dine on, but he used to go to a lot of Mexican people homes and service their appliance. And he witnessed them making ice cream in a bathtub. And when he told me that, from then on, I have never, ever bought any of that food on the street. If you making something in your bathtub, now I told y'all about this black woman I seen on YouTube. She has cleaned her refrigerator out, and she took the uh, produce drawers, and she took them, the containers, and she took them to her bathtub. Right, her bathtub was nasty. It needed cleaning. I don't know why the woman didn't feel like she should have cleaned her bathtub out before she thought about washing her refrigerator uh, drawers in that nasty tub. But that just made me think of that. People don't clean up. That's a bathtub where you body is being cleaned, bacteria, virus, germs. you name it, is in that tub. And these folks making food in the tub. And I no doubt think that they ain't doing it today, making food in the bathtub and then take it on the street and sell it to you. Folks' culture different. Now I'm from America. I do American ways. I use the plumbing. I know I should clean my food. I know I should be cleaning all kind of stuff because I'm American. I don't know nothing about no Africa, no Ethiopia, none Jamaica, none of that. Now I ain't got no problem if I was gonna cook outside and then I can see cooking in the ground or something. Okay, with leaves and stuff like that. I guess, but I ain't never tried that. But anyway, I use a barbecue pit. But yeah, I don't know nothing about cultures like that. I just know American culture because that's where I'm from. I'm born, raised here, my people, everything. But these people come from these different countries with different cultures and different beliefs. Like they cook out the bathtub. Now I know for a fact, shoot, these folks, well, I witnessed this because I done told y'all already the things I've seen. Now, I'm not buying no food from these folks on the street that decide if they want to cook some food up and take it on the street. Well, it used to, well, never mind that, but they do, what is that? They got tamales and all this other stuff just made from home, and they just randomly sell that street. Uh, like at the stores, when I used to go to them grocery stores, they uh, had these Spanish people out there selling tamales and stuff out the trunk of their car. You don't know these people. You don't know how they made and prepared that food. They don't have a business. These folks just cook that at they wherever the hell they cooking. You don't even know if they in a house, but they in some cooking you some cooking some food to sell to you. And if you buy it, that's on you. Now I ain't going no stranger in no trunk and they talking about here's some tamale, you want tamale. No, I don't want the tamale, lady. I don't know you or sir, I don't know you. I don't know where you made this food. I don't know did the health department come to your house? Who are you? What's your business name? Do you got a light? What the hell? So on that note, it's been an hour and shoot, I'm on here working my booty off. Did I say booty? Let me take that back. Butt off. Apologies. But like I say, y'all, this is a job. If anybody subscribed today, I appreciate you. If you liked the video, gave me a courtesy thumbs up, I appreciate you. But we gonna try again later on to get some more likes, some more subscribers. And Miss Janita just gonna be talking about random stuff. What I saw, seen, heard from videos, from news, from the wide world web when I'm on my desktop. And I need a new desktop. I'm gonna get me one some kind of way. But it's time for me to go. Did I eat something? It's getting late. Okay. Y'all have a good day. And I know a bunch of stuff I shared. If y'all, and I probably said something. Uh, I got some messages held for review. Let's see what it say. Uh, Somebody just called me a ninja, and they called me ninja. Harriet told me they called me that. This person is a legal alien. They have to be, and they're upset because I speak facts, and like I say, it's alleged. But wow, you call me a ninja on YouTube? I don't think that's allowed. But anyway, let's get rid of you. Goodbye. That's what happened, folks, when you're a content creator and you come on live, or even if you make a video or whatever, folks gonna do what they do. You block them, or some things like I got it held. If they say negative stuff, it's held, and I have to read it first. But Somebody just called me a ninja. Am I upset? Am I offended? Of course not. People that do those things, you know, they can't get to Miss Janita. I'll be back later and I'm going to dig in and dig in and dig in with stuff I have discovered on the internet, social media, the World Wide Web. I'm going to come back and share with y'all more stuff that I have discovered. And it will be alleged because you know I'll jack a story up. But I'll be, well, I'm just going to say it my way, the way I seen it, the way I'm thinking that's what they said. But I'll be back later with some more stuff to talk about. And it's the folks that don't like what I'm saying, they must be the ones that are doing what exactly what I just told y'all they doing. Cooking some potted beans and deciding I'm gonna go on the street and sell these potted beans or a tamale or something I done made at home, maybe in the bathtub. I don't know, but shoot, that's where they making some of this stuff in the bathtub. Believe it or not, or any other thing they using to make this stuff. No, thank you. I'll take my chances shopping at the grocery store, and hopefully, shoot, the inspectors do their job the right way, and people don't get sick because they do have a lot of food recalls going on, y'all. I'm sure if y'all, like, I got this thing that sends emails to let me know when something is recalled. I shared that information on this channel a long time ago. But if you don't know, you need to find out. Do your research on all the food recalls because it's about bunch of them going on. They put glass could be in the stuff, plastic, food allergen. They put nuts where it shouldn't be nuts, milk where it shouldn't be milk, wheat where it shouldn't be wheat, or some kind of virus or some kind of bacteria on the food and stuff like that. But it's time to go. I don't want to be on. I could be on here this long, but I choose not to be. I got to go. I'll be back later. I have to go and make my crafting video. Bye, guys. Thank you for all.